Hey guys, hey everybody, good afternoon. Oh no, it's not good afternoon yet. I can still say good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. This is Tanza Franklin, your empowerment results coach, guys. Listen, it's so good to be on here today. I have an excellent and wonderful message. Lord, thank you so much for chiming in on today, guys. I wanted to talk about the essence of you. Listen, today's title, I'm going to go in here into the kitchen, so excuse me for a minute, guys. So, I want to talk about the essence of you, right? So, here's the thing. A lot of us, I got my crown on today, guys. Look at there, I got the crown on. So this is for all the queens and all the kings. The crown is for you. But guys, listen, I want to talk about the essence of you. Now, listen, we have gone through life, and let me ask this question. I'm going to ask this question. You ready? You ready? You ready? Why aren't you any further in your life? Why aren't you any further in your life? What are the stumbling blocks that you are experiencing? What are the delays? Did you press the snooze button of your life? These are questions that you should ask yourselves and really think about what the answer is, and be very truthful and very honest to yourselves about it. Why are you still at the same point where you were 5 years ago? 4 years ago, just a year from today, you're still at that same elevation. You haven't gone up any higher or any further. You haven't explored outside of yourself, beyond the stars. What is holding you back? Now, I want to talk about the essence. The essence of you. Guys, I want to tell you, are you ready? Are you ready? You have this essence that is called greatness. It's called the power of one, right? It's greatness. It's endurance. It's get up and go. It's stick-to-itiveness. It's an ongoing flow of energy, of positivity. And a lot of you, what you have allowed to happen, you have allowed yourselves to be identified as something else. You have allowed someone to put a title on you, to say you're this and you're that. And you have accepted this title. You have accepted how someone views you and identifies you. So you have made the notion that I will continue to walk in this path as others have placed me there. You're not living above and beyond your means. And when I say means, I'm not talking about financially so. I'm talking about emotionally and mentally so. There's an essence, there's a greatness within you guys. And what you have done, you have squandered the greatness that lies within you, because you yourself, you're not believing that you can elevate. You're not believing that you deserve more. You're not believing that you could reach higher heights and go into deeper depths. You have allowed these titles, these images for you, these identities to keep you in the same place, day after day, month after month, year after year. It's time for you to stop squandering the essence. God planted the gifts and talents within all of us. Every person born under the sun, this is my firm belief, that they have a built-in essence of greatness. Your essence is not mine, and mine is not yours. I'm good at cooking. I'm using that as an example. You're good at math. That is what makes the unique you, right? Some of you have talents and gifts, and you're sitting on them. You have brushed them under the chairs, under the couches. You know what? You actually threw something over it. You said, let me put this over here in the corner of the closet and close the door. Because if I allow my gifts and my talents to explore the universe, There may be so many stumbling blocks that I'm unable to handle. But see, again, the essence that's within you, that greatness, says that you can handle all things. You can do all things. There's nothing impossible for you. See, you have been conditioned and allowed your mind to be conditioned that I have limitations, that I could only go so far and so high, and then I have to stop. Because you know what has happened? Society has taught this, has brainwashed you, has told you you could go only so far in life, and then you have to stop. And then that's it. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Thank you for chiming in to my channel, everybody who has chimed in so far. So I'm talking about squandering the essence that's within you. Listen, it's time for you to stop making excuses. It's time for you to stop others from putting the labels on you that's causing the stop and a halt. And let me, when a yellow light comes on, let me just slow it down just right here. And then I'm going to come to a halt. It's time for you to go out into the deep. Go as far as your legs, your mind will take you. Now, if you're having an issue with your mindset, it's time for you to start introducing information, because this is an information world. You know, it's no longer about the Ataris and the Nintendos. It's about the information technology world out there. Whatever it is that you're lacking, there's resources all around us. You could go and find a resource, how to. Hey, they call it Google. Go to Google, YouTube. You want to know how to build something? You want to know how to explore? You want to know how to elevate? You want to know how to gain more in addition into your lives? It's time for you to do the research, and do not allow anybody to tell you that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough to elevate in your life. Stop squandering the essence that is greatness within you. God has put you here on this earth for an assignment. He has put you on this earth to accomplish greatness. Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you putting yourself down? You have believed this lie that you can only have so much. If you want more in your life, more, when you say tens of more, what do you mean more? No, the question is, what do you mean more? What is it that you want more of? What is it that you feel that you want, you desire? What is it that you have been wishing and dreaming for? What is it? It's time for you to stop making the excuses, because the reason why we're not as far as we are in life, because we make excuses. Today, you know what? I can't lose weight because I went to that party and they just had liquor and fat, greasy foods all over the place. I could not resist myself. Well, you just made an excuse, right? Because if you had an aim objective to lose some weight, you would say, you know what? I am trying to lose some weight. I cannot drink all that alcohol and eat all those ribs and potato salad. You know what I'm saying, guys? Listen, take the titles off. See, here's the thing, guys. How far in life do you want to go? How far do you want to go? How beyond do you want to go? I am a sci-fi junkie, guys. I believe in the atmosphere, in the universe. I believe that as far as one can go, one can go. As far as one can dream, one can dream. And if you want to achieve, you can achieve. Stop squandering the essence, the greatness that lies within you. Stop making the excuses. Stop sitting on the sideline wishing life will be better for you. What are you doing about your life? Are you dreaming, or are you in action? Because see, once you have a dream, once you get the vision, once you see beyond, now it's time to take action. It's time to implement. It's time to strategize. It's time to collaborate. Let's use that word for today, boys and girls. Why don't you sit down and collaborate with that power of one and make decisions and take actions and achieve the goals that are necessary in your life, that is going to bring you satisfaction. that is going to bring joy and happiness and peace to your life. Isn't it time, guys? It's time for you to stop squandering the essence that lies within you. God didn't just create us to be placed on this earth just to exist. Now, for those of you who are working 9-to-5 jobs, okay? If you have made a decision, you've been thinking, you know what, I want to do something different. The talents that you have in yourself, you can work a plan to have those talents work for you and monetize on those talents. You don't have to go to massa. You don't have to stay in the big house. You don't have to continue to rely on massa's crumbs that he's throwing at you over the table after he's dined. See, you know, you can go and grow your own cornmeal. Go and get your own cow, milk your own cow, make your own bread. And then once you make some, go and sell some for income. See what I'm saying? You was there for massa growing and cultivating the ground. You were there for massa, you know, making sure that all the higher hands were in place, that they stayed in place. Why couldn't you do the work that you're doing for massa and do it for yourself? How about that? Stop squandering the essence that's within you. It's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to go to the next step in your life. It's time for you to achieve greatness. Now, the greatness that lies within you can beget more greatness and beget more greatness and draw more greatness to you. So that's called resources. That's called information from others. That's called ideas. You know, when you draw other people to you, you feed, you kind of glean from their knowledge. Stop squandering on your essence and think that you're not good enough. Who told you that lie? Who gave you that identity? Who put that title on you that you're not good enough? Who put that title on you that you cannot achieve much? Listen, I want to say something for all the church folk out there. Yeah, I said church folk. Okay? You know, for the women who are on the sidelines and they're being ridiculed for preaching in the church, for administering the word of God in the church. Now, for those of you who Bible radical folks who say that women should become silent in the church, if you read your Bible, I mean, really read that Bible. See, there's a time and season for everything, right? See, that was a season when women were being very inquisitive. And, you know, it mentioned about, you know, you're supposed to submit to your husbands, whatever it is, go and ask your husband, right? It's kind of like being in a meeting. You know, there's women and men, we're in a meeting, okay? And these women are just asking all these questions. And then, you know, you have the facilitator that says, please hold your questions until the end. I will answer them. But then you push the envelope and you push the envelope. So now they're going to have a declaration that women cannot speak in the meetings. Same principle applied with the church folk, with the women in the church. They were being so inquisitive that they were being a little bit unruly, a little bit undisciplined, and they had to be shut down where they couldn't even ask the question. So they had to rely on asking their husbands. So all these lies that have been fed to you, that you cannot achieve those things beyond the universe. Stop believing the lies. Stop believing you're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not cute enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not slim enough. Your appearance has nothing to do with your greatness. It's all about what's inside here. What's right in here, guys. So with that said, thank you for chiming to my video on today about squandering the essence of you, that greatness, for you to explore, for you to explode into the universe of knowledge, of wisdom, of happiness, of joy, of elevation, of that greatness that God has planted in you. It's time for you to cultivate it and allow it to be thrown out into the universe, into the atmosphere, so it can accomplish all the good and all the greatness that it has been birthed for. Okay, guys, so with this said, I'm Tanza Franklin. I am your empowerment results coach, guys. I will see you again at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time to give you some business nuggets, guys. This segment is my Mindset Chronicles section to talk to the mindset of individuals, to get them to open their mindsets, to explore possibilities outside of themselves by my provoking and evoking you to think from a different point of view, guys. So with that said, you all have an awesome and beautiful afternoon. Or is it afternoon yet? Or morning still, and afternoon, and talk to you on next time. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.